We're here with Miguel Henriques from Federation for Business Angels Network. Welcome.
Hi, thanks very much.
We're here at this great event where startups are presenting their ideas. Tell us a little bit about this.
Today we celebrate the 3rd anniversary of the Lisbon Business Angels Club. So, Lisbon Business Angels Club is one of the associated or affiliated of our federation. So I'm the leader of the Federation for Business Angels Networks. We have like 17 different networks of business angels as our affiliates, and Lisbon Business Angel Club is one of them. And we are celebrating its 3rd anniversary, so we have a full afternoon dedicated to the business angels and the projects. So one of the highlights of the event is what is happening just now behind us, which is the pitches by over 10 companies, 10 startups, and then we'll have like a match meeting between investors and entrepreneurs.
So then investors make the questions, and there is a follow-up, for what I could understand, a follow-up meeting with them?
Yes.
With investors?
Yes, that will be more informal, and entrepreneurs will approach the investors, or the investors can approach the entrepreneurs as well, not only the ones that have been presented, but other entrepreneurs that are here as well. So we are tagged with different colors, and we immediately know who is whom by the color of the badge.
Exactly. One thing I want to know is, you as a business angel, what do you think? What kind of traits do you think important for an entrepreneur to have?
Right. I think they have to believe very much in their project. So they have to be like obsessed about their project. Then they have to be very resilient, because being an entrepreneur is something very difficult, and it's something that you are permanently being knocked up on your face, you know. So you have to be very resilient, and of course perseverant, in the sense you can never give up your idea, your project, and the will to go forward with it. I think this is crucial. And then the other thing which is very important is that the entrepreneur has to know his or her business. They really have to know who else is doing what in the market. And of course, the other thing we look for is for global entrepreneurs. We don't believe in local projects. We want projects to have the potential to be global projects.
Do you want projects that can be scalable? You don't want...
Absolutely. Worldwide, scalable worldwide. We don't talk about exports or internationalization. We talk about global projects. This is what we will look for.
Do you think an entrepreneur should have a God complex? Is this a necessary trait for an entrepreneur?
Well, it depends on what the concept exactly means. I believe that they have to be very confident about the project and about themselves, of course, their ability to take the project forward, but they have to be humble at the same time, and they have to listen a lot, which is something that not all of them do.
Miguel, do you think it's detrimental for a company for a startup to get funded too soon?
I think that's not just for startups, but for any company, and certainly in the early stage of a company. It's not good that they have funds that they are overfunded. So when they are funded in a very early stage, that can be not good for them. That can be detrimental for them. I agree with that, yes. And even when they grow up and they need like 50 million, if they have a round of 100 million, so they are overfunded, they will spoil money, I'm sure about that. So bootstrapping is always the best strategy, yes.
If you could sum up in a sentence good advice to a young entrepreneurs, what would you say?
Well, I would tell her or him that her or his project is the best, so they can never think otherwise. They can never think that it won't happen, because it will happen in that form or another form, but it will happen.
At the Web Summit, the participation of women was extremely high. How do you feel about the participation of women in this kind of events? How are you feeling about it?
Right. This is the very good thing about this club, because this club was funded by a majority of women. The president is a lady. And I was thinking that maybe in all the other networks there isn't a single lady in the Business Angel networks apart from this one. So this is a very good news, and I think this has changed a lot, and now we see more and more women, and we believe that they bring to the project something very special and important.
Miguel Henriques, thank you very much for this interview.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.